Hello there, I'm Thurston Howell III.
And I'm the Flash.
And this is the Peanuts Gallery. Today on the Peanut Gallery, instead of reviewing a film that just came out, Kevin and I are going to talk about what our favorite horror films are. Kevin, what's yours? You start.
I'm going to start off with a classic, 1960 Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, starring Anthony Perkins and Anthony Perkins, Norman Bates. He's very disturbing, man. I mean, a boy's best friend is his mother. Famous quote. He's very infatuated with his mom, and he does his mother's duty, meaning killing. And of course, what everyone thinks about that movie is the shower scene. Janet Leigh playing Marion Crane, screaming the music. When you think about it, before that scene, there was a lot of cutscenes, rapid succession, and it built a suspense up. And then, like you said before, Hitchcock's music comes at the appropriate time. And then when that shower scene came in and it just started going like that, it was done with. And so I think it was a great movie and the first slasher movie of its time. So I love Psycho, so do many other people. My second one is Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984. Wes Craven, the director, and Johnny Depp's first film. It did not go well for him. But Robert Englund, who played Freddy, I mean, let's say Michael Myers, he grunts, Jason doesn't talk, but Freddy Krueger really has personality. I mean, this guy, he wants to torment you before he kills you. And he does it in your dreams. We all like to sleep, so I mean, doing that really kills dreaming and sleeping. And he has a very creative weapon tool, which I think a lot of killers don't. Well, some of them have knives and axes or something.
It's unconventional.
Yeah, he has a 4-fingered blade that's handmade. First of all, it's very creative, and that's very, very disturbing too. And so, I believe those two films definitely are my favorites.
Well, I'm also going to pick a Hitchcock film as one of my favorites. I think The Birds, starring Tippi Hedren and Rod Taylor. I just think that's such a great film because Hitchcock is brilliant at doing this. You mentioned Psycho. He's so brilliant at taking our primal fears and putting them on screen and turning fears into horrors. So with The Birds, we have evolutionary. We have a fear of birds, but he takes it to the next extreme. These aren't eagles. These aren't vultures. Right. These are seagulls and pigeons, which makes it so terrifying because those are the birds that you see every single day and the birds that you've grown up with and know not to fear. Also, what's good about the movie is the fact that Hitchcock chooses to use music only when it's appropriate. He's not really big on having this long, drawn-out orchestral music all the time. Sometimes, especially when the birds are attacking, all you hear are the cries of the birds and just the tearing and the gnawing of flesh. It's
gripping.
It's gripping, but it's done fantastically. I think Hitchcock is a genius.
And it's a whole flock.
It is a whole flock of birds. It is an army of birds, yes. Another really good horror film is The Exorcist. I personally have nightmares about that film. That's the only horror film that I have ever had nightmares about.
And you grew up Catholic.
I grew up Catholic, and as a Catholic, and actually as any Christian would know, it's the director really did his homework on that film. He uses actual exorcist rites. The words coming out of the demon's mouth are just terrifying. Because he doesn't attack you in terms of the mind, it attacks you in terms of the soul, and you fear for your soul and not for your body. These two films that I chose, The Birds and The Exorcist, are so good because they take something that we all fear in the back of our mind, and these films bring them forward and put them in a setting that is truly over the top, but done very well.
And when that girl's head just spins through. Ooh, man, that's creepy.
Oh, please.
I feel bad for that girl. I mean, she goes through so much. It's so terrifying. This innocent 12-year-old. So, very good film.
Yes.
So, this Friday, Peter and I are going to go see a film, but you as a viewer, you choose which movie we're going to see. And we have 3 options.
We're either going to see Wreck-It Ralph,
Quentin Tarantino's Man with the Iron Fists,
or the other one is Flight, which is going to be really good.
Starring Denzel Washington. So you know it's going to be awesome.
It is going to be awesome. We actually premiered at the Chicago International Film Festival. If you want to see the Peanut Gallery at the Chicago International Film Festival, we already have a video that should be posted. Please check it out. Also, if you like what you're seeing, please subscribe, and don't forget to comment about which film you want us to see next week. I'm Peter Flockens here,
I'm Kevin Garcia.
and this has been the Peanut Gallery.
Happy Halloween.